Hi there, my name is Eugene. I'm solo traveling. If you don't know me, I'm wandering alone around the world with only my backpack. And now I'm in Turkey, and I live right now in apartments. I flew to Turkey just for one reason, is a concert of Max Korsch. It was 2 weeks ago already, and I'm in at Istanbul already around 15 days or something. And now I met with my friend Vanya, Ivan. His name Ivan, yeah. From we met in Vietnam, and now after 1 year we met one more time. I am so happy to meet with him, and now we have some plans about Turkey. Is hitchhiking, hitchhiking across to South Turkey, like Antalya, Alanya, Cappadocia, and then go to Central Turkey, go to Georgia, and then we have to get to Yerevan, Armenia, in 1 month, because my birthday in 1 month. Today is 20th of June, and 20th of July is my birthday, and I want to celebrate my birthday with my close friends in Armenia. Today I want to share my brilliant and genius stories from my solo traveling. And the first story is was 2 days ago in Turkey. Ivan met with a guy from a dating app called Davinchik, and this guy invited us to hang out in his apartment. They drank whole night. I don't drink alcohol, and I tried to sleep. But the problem is next. They sing a karaoke whole night. I couldn't sleep well. At 6:30 a.m. I woke up and asked about, could you please be quiet a bit? And they said, no, we're just enjoying this karaoke. And I was kicked out from the apartment at 6:30 a.m. I hadn't sleep, so they give me money for breakfast. And they said, go away, like that. Yeah, this is crazy, guys. You know, 2 days ago, before this happened, I was on island, Princess Island, at near Istanbul. Also in Turkish is Adalar, and I ran away from gay dads at this island. And 2 days later, I was kicked out from the apartments at 6:30 a.m. and now I'm actually living on 41st floor. So yeah, this is my first story, and my second story is while I'm living in Armenia, I deliberately joined the Mormon sect so that I could attend English classes for free and eat for free American food. Yes, that's true. That's true. Actually, about English, I do this page for practicing my English skills. I forgot to say this. So yeah, I just decided to do my English practicing, improve my English skills. So yeah, I met with Mormons and I joined to their cult, and I knew it was something bad, it's a cult. But if you have questions, if they asked me for some money or for some donations, they didn't ask me anything. So just I went every week to their lessons. Actually, I like it. It's very nice lessons. Even they have a book. They made a produced a book, like, so you can learn English and practice. So my next story is about China. In China, I chose a 40-hour train, third class, no sleeper place, suitable place, instead of 2 hours flight. The reason is next, saving money and get some funny stories. I made even about this trip video, so you can check this below in my on my channel. In short, it was super fun and I didn't slept. I didn't slept. So my next story is about Thailand. I lived in Phuket 1 month and a half in the tent. So I did wild camping. I set up my tent at one place, and so I used my tent at the same place. I lived at near Patong Beach. I lived on the mountain and I saw every night a beautiful sky, a beautiful city view, town view. It's not like a city, you know. So the story is next. While I'm living in the tent in Phuket, in Thailand, I used to sneak into hotels for the breakfast buffets. I would pretend I was a guest, and by blending into the crowds of Russian tourists, I never got caught. Yes, that's true. That's absolutely true. I got some free breakfast. The next story is also about Thailand. I lived in the slums of Bangkok for 2 months, and I paid $1 a day at these Bangkok slums. I want to save money for MacBook. Before I had Windows laptop, and I wanted to get some. I want to get a MacBook. So I lived 2 months at these slums. You got a mattress, you got a net, you got a mosquito net, you got a fan, you got electricity, you had a shower, you had a Thai toilet, and friendly staff. And at this place coming guests from around the world who do some content creating, like YouTubers, influencers, Instagram bloggers or something like that. And I met with some amazing people at this place actually. But the problem is, when I got my MacBook, after 5 days ago, my MacBook was stolen. But the good news is Airbnb, where I paid for these slums, they, how to say, so I did a report about this at Airbnb, and support of Airbnb gave money for new MacBook. So they I don't know how to say, guys. My vocabulary in English is less than in Russian. And I forgot to say, I do this page for practicing my English skills. Or I say it already. I don't remember what I said 2 minutes ago. The next is while I hitchhiked in Laos, I had to hitchhike from Laos to Vietnam, around 1,000 kilometers. And while I did this, I met with an American who was heading to Vietnam border, and we decided hitchhiking together. And it's getting dark, and we stuck at some small village where we couldn't get a lift. So we decided slept on the street, and we slept at the Buddhist temple. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and also you can see how my English is getting better and better in each video. And so you already know what to do. This you know already.